Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be fixing and cleaning up another American Girl doll. But this time I'm going to be doing something I haven't done for quite some time now. I'm going to be dyeing a doll. So she's going to be the third doll that I dyed. And yeah, I'm very excited to do it again. Unfortunately, I was planning on buying some gray dye because I heard that if you mix the gray dye with the brown dye, it's going to make it like, darker. It's going to cancel out the red. But you're going to see how she turned out, and I'm not really unhappy with her new skin color. I really like how it turned out, so I hope you like it as well. But anyway, enough blabbering. Let me go ahead and show you what I did to customize this doll. Alright, so here's the doll. So as you can see, she's still in her bubble wrap. She actually came with the doll that I customized in my last video. I didn't know that she had some clothes with her. Or rather, I forgot because she's been sitting here in my room for 2 weeks, I think, or maybe more. But anyway, I'm happy to finally be able to fix her up. Here's a close-up of her face. As you can see, her previous owner really did a number on her. She has a lot of marks, so I would assume that this was a very young girl because I can't believe like an older person would do that to her. But yeah, so let's open first these clothes. So if I remember, the seller said that she'll be giving me some freebies, so I didn't know what she meant by that, whether it's going to be like accessories or clothes. As it turns out, it was clothes, and I'm really happy with the clothes that she gave me. So, really nice clothes. She could have sold this to me, but she would rather than just give it to me. So kudos to her, and thank you so much. These clothes would be put to good use. So I cannot get enough clothes for my dolls because I always like to change them up, like play with them by changing their clothes. And by the way, I haven't been doing that for a few weeks now or months even, and I definitely intend to pick it up. So I'm going to be definitely be cleaning up more dolls that I already have and then changing their clothes. So now we're just going to be cleaning the dolls using a magic eraser in this segment. So yeah, so we're just going to be using this. Nothing really special, just a magic eraser, scrubbing. And I'm going to see if I can remove most of the marks. But unfortunately, I was able to remove a lot of dirt because the doll is dirty. However, the marks, I would say that really needed acne cream treatment. And I just noticed here that the doll's hand is also damaged. I think this was bitten by a dog or maybe even a cat or a rat or whatever. But yeah, so I'm sad about that, but she's not the first doll that came like that to me. So okay, I'm just going to like find a way to have it not really look too noticeable. I heard that some collectors like to file away or like scrub them until they're smooth, or some of them even use epoxy clay to like do like fingers. However, she doesn't have like a missing finger. It's just a bit scratch off. So what I personally do with my dolls that had like damaged hands, sometimes well, if I could get my friend to make some gloves for me, I would just do that, put some gloves on them, which helps camouflage their damaged hands. But unfortunately, I don't have any like extra gloves that I can use on this doll. I don't think I had my friend so more for me, but yeah, so we're just going to leave it as is. It doesn't really bother me that much. You barely notice it when her hands are down. So you just really notice that she has damaged hands if you're going to really look at her hands. So I doubt anyone would really do that. So yeah, we're just going to leave it as is. While I was cleaning, I was already contemplating on what to do because, as I said, she will need an acne cream treatment to remove the marks on her face and some parts of her body. But I recall that I still have the Rit Dye More dye that I can use to dye her, and I've been meaning to do that. However, as I said in the start of this video, I was actually planning on buying some gray dye so that I could mix it with the brown, because I was informed that it could help cancel out the red. Because the last two dolls that I created using the red dye more dye, like they turned out a bit red. So I was a bit apprehensive about dyeing this doll again, just using that brown dye, because I really wanted like a black ebony black skin color on my doll. So almost like the darkest black, the skin tone that AG has, like truly me number 80. I have her, and I really want her to have that same skin color. But since we don't have it, we're just going to wing it. And maybe in the future, I'll have the opportunity of dyeing another doll. But this time, I'll make sure to have the red dye more in chocolate brown and then the gray. So here you can see that I'm already put in the doll parts in a pot of boiling water with, the red dye more dye. So in chocolate brown. And here's what she looks like after more or less 10 minutes in the dye bath. So I was kind of sad because she looks really red to me. And this is after I already rinsed her. I was really hoping that it would, tone down a bit. And it did. So she turned into this lovely brown color. So now I'm just choosing to use this stationary eyes on her, because, I do have some like open and close eyes, but I prefer this one because it's easier to put in. So as you can see, it covered most of the marks placed on her face, so I didn't really have to bother that much because they're not that noticeable. Um, so yeah, so here she is. I drawn in some eyeliner, eyelashes for her, and I also colored up her lips to make it like, I overlined it intentionally so that it looked bigger. Um, yeah, I know it's not really that pretty not right now, but I kind of like it. Now I discovered that I didn't have enough like nuts for her restringing, so I just used this. I improvised. I just used like hairpins to like sort of like make it tighter. Her the strings, and here she is fully assembled. After I restrung her and attach her head to her body. So now all I needed to do was look for a good wig to use on her, and I decided to go with this Luciana Vega wig that I have. And I decided to, use the dress that she came with, and here she is. I think she turned out really well, and I named her after one of my favorite YouTubers, Bailey Sarian. So that's her name, Bailey Sarian, the complete name. And yeah, I think she looks really, really pretty. So if for a TLC doll, I think she cleaned up really well. So that's it for today. So I hope that you like this video. It's very quick. Next week, what I'm planning to do is to clean up some of my dolls, and maybe I'm going to be discussing some of the new releases of American Girl, because there are some releases that I really like and wish to have, and I'm going to be talking all about it in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye bye.